Good morning. Well, I got a new idea today, but before I take you out to show you, I just wanted to point out the lettuce again. Since I did the last video, it's been about a week ago, I had gone ahead and cut both of these. I'd used them both up. And here it is, you can see a week later, it's time to start eating some salads again. So all right, on with the show. Well, all right, I came up with an idea the other day. Now, I borrowed this. This is not my own idea, but I think we ought to share good ideas. These are my green beans. Had a terrible time getting them to come up. Well, finally, I was watching someone else's YouTube channel, and I'm going to give him a shout out. It's the Morning Gardener. And, you know, he does a couple of kind of interesting things. And so I won't give him credit for his idea, but he was planting these little plants, and then around the base of the plant, right on top of the soil, he'd put manure, or bagged manure, composted manure. And he contended that, that's the way nature does it, and that's true. You plow up a brand new piece of yard, why, and there's a few weeds laying around. I've been weeding. It's one of the rare days it's not raining. I swear, I think another 20 days and 20 nights and we'd all float away. But anyway, I went ahead and just where I had cardboard around this to hold the mulch back, I just took the cardboard out and filled that little trough with the rabbit manure. I did mix in a little bag of topsoil because I had it and I needed to use it for something. And let that kind of hold it back and let it be right around the plants, and it worked. Although the next batch that I planted, they all came up, seems like. I didn't get a great stand, but enough. So all right, I'm going to show this to you in another couple of places. All right, this is a tomato plant, and as you can see, I kind of pulled the mulch back just a little bit and gave it a little shot of manure, a couple of little trowels full. Not a huge amount, but enough to make it work. And here's the third example. Now, this is where I had put the little rectangular boxes, and you can see I've still got some out here. I just started on this. Pulled the box up. This one, only one corn came up, but we're going to keep him. And I just, instead of coming back with straw, I just went ahead and mulched it in with my rabbit manure. That puts the fertilizer right over the plant, so as the summer goes on and as it rains, it soaks into the soil. It'll attract worms to that spot. But I thought, you know what? This makes sense. Even Ruth Stout would put in her little, I think it's about a 20-minute mini documentary kind of thing that she did, she would take a little bit of cottonseed compost and put over her seeds, or put in the row with her seeds. Well, it's kind of the same thing. You pull the mulch back to plant. Well, rather than pull it back, why not mulch it with your composted manure? Let that be what's the mulch right around that plant, and then, like I say, as the plant grows, the fertilizer's right there where earthworms and rainwater can pull it into the soil. So, all right, that is the crux of it today. There's not much else to tell. I will say one thing. I've had a terrible time this year. I'm going to show you my marigolds. Where marigolds take off pretty good. I think I mentioned last year that I didn't have a very good crop of them, but usually they do. But this year I've had an unusual situation, and it's because of the ridiculous and persistent amounts of rain. And that's that I'm having slug and snail in the garden. Now usually Straw is enough of a deterrent that slugs and snails don't bother your mulched raised beds. It just doesn't happen. But just so happens this year, because we've had constant rain every day, I'm getting a lot of it. So I have had to dust the marigolds, and I had to dust the green beans, because those were the things that were just getting riddled. Everything else they seem to ignore. Well, all right, folks, that's the extent of it. This is not a long one again. It's a short one. I want people to have time to click on them and enjoy them. And like I say, this just was an idea somebody else came up with, but I thought it was a good idea. So I thought it was worth sharing. All right, thank you. Y'all have a quality day.